So what happens? Well, listen, first of all, I think it gives people a sense of control. And that can make you feel good. But the problem is with Ozempic, for example, now we're starting to see studies about what happens when you stop. And so with Ozempic, you lose a lot of weight, but you also lose a lot of muscle. And then when you stop taking Ozempic, you're going to start eating like you normally would again, and then you gain all the weight back, but you just gain fat back. You don't gain the muscle back. So you end up in a worse situation, right? And the way Ozempic and the other GLP-1 agonists work is that there's a hormone in your body called GLP-1, and it's one of the hormones that tells you, Lewis, you've eaten enough. You know when you have a big family dinner and your aunt is like, Lewis, one more slice of pie. And you're like, Aunt Mary, I really can't. I'm just like, you know when your stomach is really full?
Yes.
One of the reasons you feel that way is because of GLP-1. And Ozempic tricks your brain into thinking there is more GLP-1 than there actually is in your body. So your brain is like, oh, I feel super full.
I
cannot eat. Exactly. Some people even forget to drink, right? It's crazy. And this is not great because there are natural ways of increasing GLP-1, but these drugs trick your body into thinking there's more than there actually is. So we don't know yet what all the after effects are going to be, but I think it says something really disheartening about the state of our dietary habits is that we're so lost about what to eat and the food around us is so bad for us that we need a drug to help us not eat the food.
Oh my gosh.
And for big food and big pharma, I mean, match made in heaven, right? It's making a lot of money to a lot of people.
Wow.
But whether or not you take one of these drugs, it's important to understand physiologically how your body works, because otherwise you're just going to be just as lost in 6 months when you stop.
Right. So what is it? GLP? Is that what you said?
GLP-1.
GLP-1.
Yeah.
So what are the natural ways to, I guess, create more GLP-1 without a drug?
Eating fiber. Or, and this is one of the reasons I created Anti-Spike, my new capsules, is that there are plants that help your microbiome produce more GLP-1 naturally. So for example, after 6 to 12 weeks of taking Anti-Spike, you see a natural increase of 15% in GLP-1. It is an actual increase. It is not tricking your brain into thinking there's more GLP-1. It's actually helping your body create more of this satiety hormone. And using a lot of my hacks is also going to naturally increase GLP-1.
Vinegar too, or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, it's more about specific nutrients that you eat, so protein and fiber and fats, etc. But it's just a normal hormone, you know, that you have in your body all the time. It's not this crazy new thing. It's just acting on something that's already there.
Yeah. So like what you were saying before, like vinegar is one of the best things you can do to have in water before a meal. That will help you decrease the spike of glucose of the meal, no matter what you're eating.
Well, you have to be eating carbs, because if you're eating just broccoli, that's not going to help because broccoli doesn't really make a spike.
Got it. But if you're having sugar, carbs, then it'll help you decrease when you have vinegar.
Exactly.